at the end of it, and that's fine. It doesn't really matter. And if you have any questions about the order, if you got it down, let me know. I won't remind you if you just plow through them. But I'm here as well, so don't feel like you can't ask me questions.
All right.
Yeah, and like, if you don't want to hear me commentating it, because that's what I was doing before and what I intend to do now on the side channel for this one, you can deafen if you don't mind. You can just mute. Either way.
Oh, I'm out of stamina potions. Give me a second.
Yeah, no problem. So I am about to be here live with 8-Bit as he goes through his boar hunt tournaments. Catchup. We are Mythic Squad, and we are giving everyone a chance to participate, and that includes those who were too busy or like inconvenient time zones, since we do have a around the world global community, trying to do our best to accommodate people from as many different places as we can. And part of that is letting people play late catch-up rounds like this one. And he's not the only one. We have a couple others that'll probably happen later tonight, and I'll be doing them as side streams here on this channel for all interested. So what we're seeing right now on screen is 8-Bit picking up his stamina potions, and then we're going to get into it. All right. This is exciting. I got knocked out in round one.
In round one, wow.
Yeah, very first team, just full shat the bed. It was good though in hindsight, because I was much less stressed about like doing the admin stream stuff after that. But I'm obviously disappointed. Not gonna lie about that. But yeah, was convenient. Ogre, thanks for joining. What's up, my guy?
Has anyone made it all the way through yet?
Yes, so we actually have like a fair number who have. I can look it up right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the 39 contestants so far have made it through. We have
Nice.
4 who haven't done any rounds. So like yourself, also Emerson 888, Ultra Green Go, and Huffenstein haven't done any. I personally don't think Ultra Green or Huffenstein are going to make it all the way. I think they were just kind of signing up for the fun of it. I don't know about you or Emerson. I think you guys could be competitors. I just don't know. So there's potentially like 2 more, I think, there. And then iOS Code hasn't done his last round yet. Umfreak, too. I think iOS Code is doing his now, and maybe Umfreak as well. And then that just leaves Larray Bagia, also known as Jeremy on our YouTubes. He's also going to try it. So 3 more people have made it there and are going to try it. 9 of the people who've made it there made it through.
So I think I'm in the wrong place. I was supposed to jump in on someone else's stream, or because somebody else was spinning up and going to commentate and wanted me to commentate. ALP said something.
I don't know.
Obviously, it's not here because you're streaming and you're commentating.
I don't know what he was referring to. I was just explaining why I was leaving that channel. So he may have thought I was asking for help, but it's just one contestant in me. So it's like I'm not too worried about missing any rules or anything. It's not like I have 4 people going at once. So if you want to go watch,
all right. Well, let me jump back in there and find out if I'm supposed to be helping someone.
Yeah, sounds good. I got this under control. If they ask, Beeve, you also joined. What's up, my guy?
Then I just got back to the house after dealing with some shit, but I've been watching it all day.
So tell me, Beeve, how's it been?
What's up?
How's it been?
It's been freaking awesome. I jumped in a bunch of different streams, and everybody's ripping freaking Mythic Squad tournament.
Well, sorry, Beeve, this is logistics here. I will let you finish in a second. Emerson, hop into the Mythic Squad Discord, and then go to the Tourney Overflow channel where me and 8-bit, AEtbit, and you and he and I, we can roll through your catch-up rounds right now. They're finishing out the round 6 for the main, like everyone who was here through the whole main schedule right now. I saw your chat. Hop into the Discord and we'll get this rolling. And in case you don't have sound on, I will say it in text. All right. Beef, sorry to interrupt.
No, it's all good. This was just lots of fun, man. I was enjoying it quite a bit. So it looked like everybody was. So big hit. Congrats, man. This was dope.
I'm very impressed. Like it got a better reception of the actual like production than I expected from a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
So I felt like we kind of just threw it together, you know.
You guys did, but man, you're like half man, half machine. Like I said, dude. You make me feel terrible about my time management, but that's all right. I fucking love it.
Well, I literally have an international law firm paying several coaches to help me improve my time management. So don't feel too bad about it, man. All right, 8-bit.
I'm taking notes.
We have your stream up, ready to go. And just when you get to the end, before you close out, that's when I'll collect your ID instead of at the beginning. Just because when everyone was coming in and it wasn't easy to track everyone. Oh, you sent it to me. Even better. You're the man. Thank you. Cool. I'll get this loaded up. And you can start whenever. You're good to go.
Right. Cool.
And yeah, if you want to deafen me, you can. If you don't, cool either way. I'm gonna commentate though.
You're gonna commentate, all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so should I hop back into Mythic Mayhem?
So I mean, if you want to, but they're gonna be commentating. They're commentating the other games there right now. So if you want to focus, what we're having people do is come in, get set up like this, and then just deafen in Discord. Because that mutes your mic and your incoming sound from the Discord, but you can still stream.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to get started then.
Yep, you're good to go whenever you're ready. All right. So we got the classic, actually not really classic. This is a lesser used comp today in the tournament. Priest with 2 frontliners, Warrior and Knight. We saw a couple of these in the early rounds, but not too many. Most people were favoring the Archer. And I've got the first hunt ID now into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6. And 8-bit, since you are... Oh, no, yeah, good. We are going to be doing the giveaways, the tiebreaker, and the actual like spin-off for the giveaway prizes for all contestants and the champion tomorrow. So we're not going to be able to get all that done tonight. It's just going to be too much work. But it has been a really fun, crazy day. And here we go. All right. Ready to get these 4 catch-up rounds in. We got 8-bit now, and Emerson B is also joining us shortly. 8-bit leading off with the Priest. Basic attack makes a lot of sense. Not too much to heal at this point. And getting really close to drawing that nuzzle if not doing it. There we go. We get it. With that nuzzle out, he is, of course, free to beat on the brat. Emerson B, speaking of our contestants, has now joined. Welcome, Emerson.
What's up, guys?
What's up? Aloha.
Aloha.
Yeah. Welcome. I'm so glad you could join us, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to do it. What I'm doing right now with 8-bit is I have this streaming to my YouTube channel, and we're just running through the first 5 rounds together, and then you can go do the 6th round up in the main channel if it's still going on, which I suspect people will still be hanging out even if everyone's done. Because right now up there, they're all finishing the main event of people who are here during the scheduled period of the tournament. And we have 4 people who are doing catch-up rounds. And so we're knocking out half of them right now with you and 8-bit here. So if you wanted to just queue up your first one, we could do... What we were doing was 2 We were actually doing 4 for a while, but multiple simultaneously works pretty well for the streaming. Um, so if you wanted to
Good,
fire it
man.
up, feel free.
All right, I'll get my team ready right now. Thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
appreciate it.
No, thank
Really
you for
awesome.
participating. I really appreciate the enthusiasm and everyone being excited. And like, yeah, thank you for being willing to make it work, even though the times was inconvenient. Um, like, happy to make that happen for you.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. I've ran through it 3 times and I only beat it twice. So I don't know. This isn't a good thing at all.
Oh, no, yeah, I had it twice in a row earlier this week, Wednesday and Thursday. Blew it on Friday in round 3 and then in round 1 today. I lost in round 1.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I, I bet you a lot of people save their good hero for later, huh?
precisely.
That's
Yeah.
what I was. That's what I was doing, and I was like, man, that might not be a good strategy. But we'll see what happens. Either way, man, this is awesome. I'm so stoked about it.
Heck yes. All right. I'm going to get back to commentating 8-Bit's game here while you get yours running. But just start it up and send me the hunt ID whenever you get started, and I'll add it to our little tracker sheet. And we'll go from there.
Okay, sounds good.
All
All
right.
right, sounds good. I'm almost ready.
Cool. Wild Charge coming out on 8-Bit's Heroes. We get a really unfortunate stun and daze on the mid warrior there, who I think was setting up to do some big damage. The stun ruining that combo string. And another daze on the knight, but not as impactful, looks like, because the knight's still coming up right after Wild Charge. Must be a fast boy. Priest, though, took some damage, but no CC, which is good. You really don't want to have your healer CC'd as well as one of your others, because that's when things start to snowball out of your control. Yep, and as expected, using the priest to work off some of that damage, get healthy again with his front line. And he's now got 5 turns with his team before Mama Boar comes off of that exhaust, which means he's got that 5-turn window to take away all of Baby Boar's health. And it'll be interesting to see if he can pull that off without an archer. Here we go, starting strong with the Knight Mighty Strike, getting a 15% physical damage increase against the Boar. Warrior comes in with 108, and so that did much less damage than I think 8-Bit anticipated, just because of that stun interrupting the combo. The combo is so good, and sometimes without it, that Mighty Strike or that Rapid Onslaught can do less damage than we expect. I think he was going for like at least mid hundreds to 200s there. Only got 108. But 2 more chances to hit the Boar. Oh, and that Knight miss. Big. And it doesn't look like he has a taunt on his team, so it's going to be interesting to see what he decides to do from here. Probably just outlast the Mama Boar, I would think, and sustain through with the Priest and his beefy team. Wait till she does Wild Charge again, and then go ahead and finish it out, is what I suspect his strategy is going to be. Let's see if it plays out. Okay, big damage there. Mama Boar still got the Wild Charge on cooldown. So, Knight's taking a beating, but, I mean, he's got plenty of mana for a heal right now, and he's going to be passing turns to avoid killing the middle Boar, I would think. So, yeah, use that heal up and then use mana potions on your priest from your melees is how I would approach this, how I suspect he will as well. But we will see together. All right, just checking, make sure I'm not missing any messages. Hunt IDs. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. You two, if you can hear me, Emerson and 8-Bit, just send me the ID however you want, Emerson. Sorry, mostly just you because 8-Bit already sent it to me. I am here for you two. I think 8-Bit is gonna have this under control. That Baby Boar is looking famished. Got a few potions left still. And remember, this first round, devoid. The affix is to Nothing. There's no affix. It's nothing. It's just like a depth of field, like how big is your bench kind of challenge. Like, can you add this extra team using the leftovers after you've made the other 5 teams? And do that one first. So that's what this challenge is. Oh, nice. Emerson sent it to me in the YouTube chat. Got it. And if you share your screen into the Discord, I'll jump back and forth between the two. It'll be great. It'll be great. Gonna have to type it in, but that's fine. Did get the baby, took a rampage. Oh, I looked away right as 8-Bit decided to take a rampage. Interesting. So Priest went down, but this might be the right call in the end, because I've seen games where you stand there taking those hits and you just don't have the sustain to get through it if a wild charge takes a while to come off or to be used after it comes off cooldown. So he's putting that damage onto Mama Boar. This is big, though. The wild charge with the rampage buff. Rampage gives a significant damage buff. I don't know the number top of mind, but it is big. And it looks like it's going to be... it was active when she cast the charge, so I'm not sure if that means it's active when it goes off. I think so, based on archer abilities that I've used. I think that is, in fact, how it works. But nothing to worry about here. He misses the warrior completely, and the knight takes a good just 211 damage. And so 8-Bit is in it. Emerson also joining up with us. Emerson, I think try... is it working? I think I'm just getting spinny wheel from you. So control F5 or...
Oh, F5?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like a clear cache refresh. And he should come back in a moment here. All right, he's back. That's a clear cache refresh. It should do the trick for you. 8-Bit easily handling that first affix, even though the rampage went off. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Got that win marked up. And now, Emerson, when I switch to you, I got it.
Are you seeing it? You got it?
I got it. We're good.
All right. I can
Ironing out
start?
the kinks. Yep. Yeah, go for it.
All right, man. Thank you.
Thank you. So now we have Emerson up here putting the work into these boars. He's got the more traditional archer, priest, knight comp. This is his round 1 composition. There is an affix in round 2 that requires you to use these heroes. So I'm betting our friend Emerson here is pretty comfortable with them. Pretty basic opening. Just a shout out to 8-Bit. If you wanted to get your next one going, feel free to do so. And just, whenever you're ready, shoot me that ID. And I will jump back and forth between you and Emerson, trying to catch wild charges and rampages primarily as if we were doing NFL Red Zone. That's the main thing. I now have color commentary from the Beeve. Beeve, come check out Emerson's stream if you're going to be hanging out here with us.
Okay.
We got him in round 1, and he's using the traditional Holy Trinity here with some pumpkin heads. I gotta say, seeing the different ways everyone's heroes were dressed up has been one of the funniest things about this whole tournament. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Dude, somebody had black geese on with the plague mask heads, and it was just it looked like a killer squad.
Yeah, dude.
I had that on my second squad I ran.
I had that on my 6th squad, which I never got to. How's it going? How's it going? We also have Dr. J and Ogre Abroad joining us. Everyone, just so you know, we're watching Emerson right now, and 8-Bit do their catch-up rounds. Emerson's in round 1. 8-Bit just beat round 1. He's setting himself up for round 2. Let's see. Looks like Nuzzle is out on the middle boar. Ooh, yeah. And he's using the repeating shot from the archer to just bring that baby boar into a killable range before Mama Boar even starts charging up wild charge. Very interesting. And here we go with the priest doing what I think is a basic attack. Yep. Shooting that fire out the staff. That's the basic attack. Oh, we have everyone coming in here now. Did did everyone finish round 6?
Yep.
Freak did, and so did
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Yep.
But Jeremy pulled it off?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Okay, cool.
Those pants carried him through.
I'm going to
Yeah.
need his hunt replay at some point. I don't have it.
He looked like can't touch this video with all those pants.
I don't have. What did Umfreak do? How did Umfreak do?
He did well too. Flawless victory.
Okay, I need both of their hunt ideas.
It was a little down to the wire because she was charging for wild charge and he was out of mana. So he got it like 2 hits before she did wild charge, or 1 hit before wild charge.
It was the
good.
last hit before.
Yeah,
That's the most exciting.
Yeah, it did. It didn't look like it was going to be that close, and then it went down to the wire.
I love it. I love it. Speaking of wild charge, we just got a big one there, damaging Emerson's priest up. Woo-wee. But looks like he's going to be fine to recover. That exhausted archer can't feel too good right now, though. Just when you're trying to get those kills. Nice. Nice. Okay. Cool.
I don't have Umfreaks. I put in Jeremy's one though. You know the ID.
Yeah, dope. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'll reach out to Umfreak. Alrighty. Guys, how are you all doing? Thank you all for coming down and joining me. I appreciate you. This is great. We have 2 of our Catchup players, Emerson and 8-Bit, jamming out right now. Emerson is live on the stream. Well, first board going down. You guys would have been intrigued. 8-Bit used Priest, Warrior, Knight for the first round. Any thoughts on that team comp? I don't think I saw a lot of it in my opening room early on. Any others?
But I think there's survivability there.
Oh, yes, certainly. I was just wondering if you saw anyone else play it. I thought like maybe that's unique.
I don't think, not in the first round.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. Pretty good. He won pretty handily with it. Made it look strong. Very convincing.
Sweet. May RNG be with you the rest of the way.
That's right.
Guys. Because we saw some pretty crazy RNG today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Like hitting 2 arrows across 2 rounds of repeating shot?
Yeah.
Like that level of RNG?
Or missing good. 7 in a row when you had like 30 plus decks and 25 plus
yeah.
On your...
You gotta hit
some dirty RNG right there.
You gotta roll a critical miss every once in a while.
The universe wanted all the ADFK boys to get Moshka Ruins though, so it happened.
I like Franz's narrative that we threw on purpose to eat into the guild fund. That's tactical espionage right there.
Listen, somebody should do like deep fucking conspiracy theories and just like make it funny.
It's funny that you say. Yeah. Oh, were you familiar with that account? I never followed it, but someone showed it to me recently and told me what it was.
I was familiar with it and I used to follow it back in the day just because it was so fucking absurd. But no, I haven't seen it in a while either. Is it still around?
No, I don't think it's active. I think it's just the account like exists, you know. Beef, say something for me. Okay, cool. I was just testing the sound. I just wanted to see if a line turned green. 8-Bit's still picking out his build. Just swapped over to that really quick. Emerson B throwing the mana pot on his party healer. Look at her. What house do you think that priest is in with that haircut and that hat on? Look, I'd say Alpha Phi. But that's just me. I think that's Grunt. Is that Grunt? I don't know. Is that still Wild Charge that's on cooldown for the boar? I wonder. Because if he's still waiting for the Wild Charge cooldown, it's going to be a while. He doesn't have a taunt, so he can't force his own window of opportunity. So that is Wild Charge because taunt just comes out. So it looks like he's got one more turn on the Wild Charge coming out before like it's even available. And who says that Mama's going to use it when it's available as soon as it is? It's a lot of time to leave.
I don't think it's going to matter.
You don't think it's going to matter?
I think he's going to get the rampage.
Yeah, you think he's going to eat it? I would be into that. Let's see. Multi-shot into the mama boar. Maybe he just rolls the dice with... Oh, no, he doesn't have the mana for rapid shot. The combo, at least. One more potion.
Yep.
A lot could happen with one potion.
Truth. He's got plenty of mana on that priest, so he can heal. Plus,
Oh,
I forget the...
annoying miss. Sorry, go ahead, Ogre.
I mean, all of his heroes are healing every turn, too.
He's got the holy bacon
that
on
helps.
all of them. That greasy bacon just dripping heals all over these heroes every turn. Taunted Knight going for the days, doesn't get it. But, like, I don't know. I think he's got this one well in hand.
Looks like it.
I'm going to check on our friend 8-Bit, see where he's at. He's in the game, so I probably...
The only thing that might worry me is if he doesn't kill the baby right here. All right, he did, so he'll get the rampage pulled off.
Two, 3, 4, 6, 3. All right.
Pretty crazy though. 11 people beat all 6.
I know.
That's about to have
That's pretty
12.
wild.
Oh, no, he's still early on. Wait, which affix are we looking at right now?
For
Emerson.
Round 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these guys are just playing catch up.
How many total contestants again?
There's 4 that need
37?
catch-up rounds. I think it was 39. Oh, no, 36.
Oh, wow.
36.
30, yeah, something like that.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I have a feeling Emerson's got this well in the bag. 8-Bit, you can feel free to start at your leisure. Opening up with the Archer. 8-Bit is here on the second affix, so that, just as a reminder to all of our all-day viewers, is the Genesis affix, which is the one that requires you to use one of each of the heroes that came out with the advent of boar hunts, and that is the Archer, Priest, and Knight. Quick push on the Knight, moving his Archer out of position here. Does do the reposition. Does take the reposition.
You got a wild charge.
We got a wild charge in the other one?
Got a wild charge about to spawn.
Oh, yeah. It's coming up. Oh, big hit on the
Everybody live.
Stun.
All right.
Stun,
but
bleed. Bleed takes out the Archer, but I don't think it matters. I think Bleed takes out Mama Boar. Look at the right side here. Look at the right side here.
Duh.
There's
Yeah,
no
we're
Mama
on. I
Boar.
was thinking we're on Apex 6.
Oh, wait, no.
Nope, this is the first one. Never mind.
No, oh, wait. Maybe Bleed doesn't
Hey,
take
Joe
out Mama Boar.
Bong. The knight is named Bong.
Oh, this is a tight one, actually, kind of. That miss was devastating. There's 79.
Here we go.
Losing the Archer to the Bleed feels so bad, man. Well, he still has a potion left. So he's tossing it. I think he's got it. Oh, that Rampage buff with the Wild Charge is so deadly, though. Sword, come on. Come through. 38 blocked. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. Does have the bleed, though. Does have the bleed. And only take... Yeah, he's good. Emerson's got this in the bag.
We got this, man. Winner.
Switching back to 8-Bit here. Healing up the front line. Getting a wild charge. Looks like Nuzzle came out last turn. Maybe not, though. Hard to tell with the method of casting that we are doing. But we work with what we got. Big crit. Wow. Just nuking the front boar with the rapid shot. RNGesus favors you this game, my friend. That's perfect outcome. Couldn't ask for much of a better result there, in all honesty. Now it lets his team focus all of their turns, essentially, except for that first Archer turn, into killing just this one boar from full health, which is much easier when you get the few rounds of including before the wild charge up and after it. Dazes, though, that tends to decrease the number of turns you get to take during this window. Let's see if it impacts him. Does hit the Archer, which is the most impactful for this setup. Do we see him use repeating shot, or does he use the rapid shot setup once again? And before we get there, what do we do with this Knight?
Congratulations, Emerson. We got hunt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 complete.
Thank you. Thanks, Ogre. Thank you, man.
All right, Emerson, go ahead and get your second affix fired up, and drop it into hunt IDs, and we'll just keep flipping back and forth.
Sounds good, man.
Awesome. Oh. All right, big crit heal. No days. That's good. Really didn't want to see one there, but doesn't look like he'll have much of an opportunity to kill this baby boar in the interim. Big damage coming out from the Mighty Strike. I just don't think the priest had... Oh, wait. Is he... Yeah, he's healing. I just don't think the priest had what it takes to finish it, and he recognizes that, doesn't go for it. Does this mean we see a rampage? Does this mean we see a long wait for wild charge? Because once again, this knight has Mighty Strike and not the taunt. So, interesting. This is the most interesting part of the game for comps that don't have a taunt, is when you have one baby boar alive after the first wild charge window closes, because you're kind of like, what do I do for 5 turns in a lot of cases. Let's see how 8-Bit manages that dilemma right now. And, you know, feel free to add color commentary, any of you. But no pressure, though.
I don't use the taunt.
Bam.
I don't use the
Abyss.
taunt.
That's not good. He's looking low on mana, too. Priest and Archer are both getting a little low on mana there.
Thank you, Ogre. I needed that to wet my whistle, as they say. Yeah, Dr. J, I hear you. What are you saying there? You don't normally use taunt?
Yeah, I don't usually use taunt, and I have to like stop using abilities sometimes to stretch out the moves, the turns.
So you just take time to wait it out during that time period when you're waiting for the wild charge. You just got to kind of do what you need to do.
Awkward time.
Yeah,
awkward.
That makes sense, though. I feel like that's kind of what your best option is in that scenario, which I get. I don't know. I like to put all of my eggs in the basket of killing both boars in the first window, personally. All right. 8-Bit is looking good. What's he decide to do here? Does do the multi-shot, I think? No, rapid shot. Hits Mama Boar with all 3 of them. Not sure if he wanted that. I don't know. I can see it going either way. As far as player desire, does get a good chunk of damage onto Mama for free without any risk of really triggering a nuzzle. Those Mama nuzzles can be very, very painful to deal with. His heroes switch around a little bit. Little involuntary movement. Does he use a potion? Dropping a mana potion onto the Archer right now. What's he got in mind to use with that? And the Knight comes up first, and we got Mama Boar 2 before the Archer. What is we looking to do's? Basic attack. Looks like it finishes him off. Yep, there's an immediate rampage, and the priest goes down. Knight takes it pretty well, though, and the Archer is escaped unscathed. And both of these heroes, as someone pointed out earlier, do have the bacon within them, which means that glowing light, the holy beacon, healing them every single turn. Big block out of the Knight there. Takes a big edge off of one of those rampage buff turns from Mama Boar. That's good. Very good. Will we see a wild charge buffed with rampage, though? That could be catastrophic, even to a full health Archer. I hope we don't see it, personally. What does 8-Bit do to respond? Dropping the rapid shot. No. Oh, he did get the dazed, but okay. Dazed, but he was so fast that he still had that turn. Interesting. That threw me off for a second. Now he's dropping the repeating shot, 343, exhausted Archer, but the Knight should be able to finish it out from here with just a little bit of luck on not missing these big Mighty Strikes. There's maybe even just one seems like it'll do the trick. Does it? And 8-Bit gets that victory nicely. Let's jump over and see what Emerson has got going on. 8-Bit, you now advance to the 3rd round, which is Impotent, and you must use a single hero that does not have a class codex in your team. And then Emerson, I don't know if you sent this Hunt ID, but we can. I can see it at the top there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start then.
Yeah. Go for it.
Thank you.
Alrighty. I love the look of the pink horns with the party hat on this archer. What fun. Like, that just looks like, I don't know. I don't know what comes to mind.
He's ready to party. He's ready to party, man.
Yeah, absolutely ready to party. That's someone you see on stilts at a music festival in the desert where like it's just bumping EDM. All right. So this is your Archer Priest
There we
night
go.
comp.
Now I get. Yeah, that makes it.
So you use this one in your first round too, right?
With his foxtail too.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shit, I
Yeah,
didn't even think about that, but you're right.
I just hope I make it to the round where I can use my shapeshifter.
Well, that's the next
I'm
one.
excited to show him off. Hopefully,
Oh, I'm excited to see it.
we'll see.
What kind of shapeshifter are we talking about here? I'm kind of a shapeshifter sommelier.
I know. Well, you're the one who motivated me to try it out. I have a legendary shapeshifter with 45 agility.
Nice.
Or no, 48 now. I think it's a level 13.
Ooh, 48
45
13
agility.
is nice. You're doing
Yeah,
good. You're doing
I'm
good.
pretty stoked on that one.
What are the dex and strength looking like? Well, I guess we'll see in a minute.
I don't remember.
I don't want to distract you. We'll see in a minute.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully we'll see it in there.
My question is on those shapeshifters with super high agi, like how's the wisdom looking? Because they're great so far where there's no magic in the game, but once magic comes into play, that agi ain't gonna help you dodge that magic.
Well, but like he'll also have abilities at some point, you know.
Hey,
True.
are Moshkas going for like crazy amounts right now? What did friggin' Raph and Neindorf have to go and buy a bunch of them or something? Because 2 are like 180 crystal right now.
I know.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What?
Two Makashas are 176 crystal right now.
On the decks, on like the order, not the bazaar.
Yeah.
That's
just on the trader.
Someone bought all of them. Yeah, that's nuts.
ADFK.
You should take a picture and send that to me of the chart so I can make a meme.
Easy, just posted it in alphas.
Oh, perfect. I'll make a meme with that later. That sounds like good relaxation time.
I'll at you right now so you know where it's at.
Gracias, senor. Rapid Shot coming out, not quite getting the full damage with one miss on the middle bore, and Wild Charge is coming up. Does he get the kill on the front bore? Before then, heal coming out from the priest on himself out of an abundance of caution, it looks like, to keep, the health bar full, avoid dying to a crit, reduce RNG's impact on the game as much as possible. Let's see if it works out. The Knight is looking mighty fine with that top hat, I must say. But plastic surgery has gone too far. That's all I will say about his nose.
I was laughing on mute.
No worries. I just assume everyone is laughing inside their heads when I talk. Yeah, that's what keeps me sane. No, the opposite of that. Either way, the Archer's coming out with the repeating shot, not I think getting the damage that he really wanted to see out of that one, and getting dazed while exhausted. Ooh, we may have spoken too soon about that shapeshifter. This Archer is out of commission for a while. Not going to be very helpful in killing these boars. Probably not going to be up before Mama Boar is even, I would guess. Nope, and sure enough, there she is, Mama Boar at the bottom of the line, and no Archer in sight. She is way down there. All right, can the Knight and the Priest finish off at least one of these boars? That's pretty critical. Getting them down from 3 to 2 during this first window does make the game much easier, I would say, generally.
I need this right here.
Big hit. He gets it. He ask and ye shall receive sometimes. That time, it hit. Very nice. I'm just going to jump over, check out 8-bit, see what's going on. All right, still getting set up. Cool. Back to Emerson. Alrighty, Rue. Big switcheroo there. Pulling the exhausted Archer to the front. Wow. They're just doing everything they can to prevent you from doing damage to these babies, and very effectively. That was unforeseen, that switcheroo right there, taking away a big chunk of damage from the knight, leaving you with just a priest basic attack to do what you can, or, decide to heal, what have you. Use a potion maybe. Pass turn maybe. Who am I to judge? Emerson here has already made it farther than me. Professional level, as Be Easy would say. Where's that at? I need that on a kid.
Professional level.
Yeah.
We need to get a soundboard that has
like
the sounds we
laser
want.
sound.
You can't hear it 'cause you're in
NFTs make
Discord,
money.
But my actual audience just heard Maddie talking about laser sounds.
Like laser. It gets me so fucking excited. It gets me so.
Anyway, I love my soundboard. It's quite fun. Back to the stuff that matters. Still no turn for that archer. Yep, coming up right after Mama Boar. That is so stressful. And the knight pushed back. Like, oh, I don't like this position right now at all. Oh, Mama Boar uses taunt. So you can't even move the archer on her turn, the exhaust turn. You have to use that weak basic attack.
Dude,
what a string of unfortunate happenstance. This is the Boar Hunt RNG striking hard, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, 26 raw damage unblocked from that one. All right. And just to update the audience, we did have 8-bit send me his third round number. I'm inputting that right now. That is the impotent affix. Looks like he's getting started on that. But let's see what Emerson does with the rest of his time here on round 2. All right. Wild charge down for a while. No taunt available. 2 potions left. Priest, relatively low mana, but so is the knight and the archer. A lot of different possibilities for how this one could play out. A lot of different permutations. Goes with the multi-shot crit onto the Mama Boar, just doing some damage, poking her down. Middle board does have Nuzzle available, so not much of a threat there on Mama until that's dealt with somehow one way or the other by forcing the Nuzzle or killing the baby. But killing the baby, recall chat, does have the impact of making Mama cast that rampage. And with his priest looking how she is right now, mana-wise, taking one turn to use a mana potion to respond to a rampage would be potentially devastating position to be in. Archer goes for the rapid shot. This is what I call the roll the dice maneuver, because either it kills the baby, kills the mama, or does kind of a fizzle like that, what it just did there. So it's done a lot of damage to that front boar. So we are in a position where we could take her down now, but it's kind of committed us to, either rampage or use a mana potion on the archer. Kind of looks like maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe switch position. Knight takes that hit. What's the priest do? What does the priest say? Big heal on the knight. Now the priest is low on mana. We've got 2 potions in the chamber. Archer damage is really low without mana. Those abilities are critical. What will he use one on the archer? Will he use one on the priest? What is the priority? What are we doing? Uses it on the priest. Archer's turn now. What do we see happen here? We do have enough for multi-shot. Goes for the basic attack, trying to just whittle that baby boar down, make it as close to a confirmed kill as you possibly can before you need to confirm it, I believe is the rationale there. And a block. Really, really impacting that marginal benefit. Let's check in really quickly on 8-bit, see how his game is progressing. Got some damage onto the front boar. Looks like either headbutt or nuzzle has come out of the middle boar. And the mama boar has already tried to use taunt. This is the second berserker I have seen tonight. I think the first was Maddie Pesk. And 8-bit rocking the double melee priest once again. This time replacing the warrior with a berserker. Really interested to come back to this. Let's jump and see how Emerson is doing on his finisher here. All right, Knight did get taunted. He's using a basic attack on the Mama Boar, holding that daze in reserve, it looks like. Archer is up. And Mama Boar did taunt. So wild charge is available. It's just a matter of when is she going to use it. When is she going to use it? That's the question. 8-bit or Emerson here has done a really good job of being patient. And there it is. There it is. Finally, that patience is rewarded, and he can kill this middle boar freely. But please don't miss. You are begging these two heroes. Don't miss right now. Don't miss right now. Let's see it happen. 38. Boar goes wide-eyed. Now can the knight finish it out? Oh, but the knight's taunted still. Okay, still one turn left on the taunt. Ooh. What do? Do you go for the interrupt? Or do you go for the mighty strike? You go for the... I think that was the basic attack. Yeah, I didn't see the day's resistance pop up. All right, all right. You go for the basic attack. Now the archer's got to come in with the multi-shot to kill this boar. Does get the kill with the multi-shot. Let's see what wild charge does. That will be... Oh, double miss. Yeah, and he's got what, 7 turns before the mama boar is going. Feel like this game is pretty well in hand. Gonna go check out 8-bit, see what's going on with the Berserker. Berserker is down to just below half health. Mama boar is charging up, and it looks like 8-bit has killed the front boar during that charge up. Ooh, big CC on wild charge though. Stunning and dazing the knight. That's a double whammy on turn economy. And dazing the priest, which is sometimes, it turns those edge saves into just close, almost had hims. And you don't want an almost had him. So it's interesting here. We got the Berserker. Primary objective, of course, is to finish off this baby boar before Mama Boar becomes, unexhausted, as it were, de-sweatifies herself. And he does the basic attack, doesn't get the full value, though, with a block. Ugh. And the Berserker is low. Priest coming in just in time to get that heal. Using that level 1 ability. Very mana efficient. 248. That is a big non-crit heal. That Priest is looking juicy. And now the Berserker hits again. 94. Can the Knight do something? Knight and the Priest are all he's got left. I don't think he's getting her or that board down. Or just the Priest now. Just the Priest now.
You're like Tony Romo of DFK commenting, dude.
I don't know who Tony Romo is.
6
Are you
hours
kidding
in,
me?
he's still Tony Romoing it.
He's the comment. Well, he used to be the quarterback for the Cowboys, and now he's a commenter. But he just can tell the future, and you have a style of commenting before people pick the exact thing.
Ah, I see. Well, cool. I'm into that. I like that analogy a lot then. Thank you very much, Starbuck. Thank you very much. All right. Back into it here. I checked on Emerson really quick. He is whittling down Mama with these basic attacks. No real concern that he's going to get this win in the next turn or two. Jumping back to the Berserker comp. With Wild Charge down, a lot comes down to whether he has Taunt on his Knight. I could Tony Romo way harder if I could actually select in the game myself and view things, without relying on the player to view things, so I could remind myself of stuff. But I digress. This has been a pretty fun event all day, and I'm glad we were able to make this live action work. Mighty Strike coming out. That boar is now primed to die, but Wild Charge isn't coming for a while. And with Mighty Strike out, that means we don't have Taunt. Berserker is just going straight for the jugular on the baby boar, but misses. All right. Now we're taking a lot of damage in return. Using the Priest heal. 2 potions remaining. And the Knight, what's he do? Basic attack, 85% chance to hit, 75, and it does finish off that boar, I think, unless it had like some really small number. There we go. And we got Mama left. Berserker gets 1 cheap shot in, and then the Rampage comes out. Healer is badly damaged, got the bleed up, and dazed. Interesting to see how much that bleed ticks for. It could be big, depending on how intense the Rampage is. 42 on the Knight.
Emerson won.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my next one. Okay, guys.
Yep.
Round 3. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Mythic vibes, bro.
You guys are getting into the flow here. You got it.
Thank you, Starbuck. Did you make it through, Starbuck?
Yeah, he made it just as far as I did.
Hell yeah, I made it right through the end of round 1.
I didn't make it to the end.
Didn't want to overshadow the rest of the squad and Dr. J and Jeremy.
Nice of you, man.
Showing us how it's done.
Yeah, Dr. J and Jeremy.
I would have loved to talk some friendly shit to you about making it further than you, Starbuck, but my strategy of using lesser strong heroes at the beginning hit me in my ass. So.
That's all right. It was still fun. I had a hell of a time. Thanks for throwing this, guys.
It's all right. I'm pretty sure Mosh is going to give it to both of you.
Yeah.
Mosh might clog my bowl, but that's it.
All right.
There you go.
All right.
I'm getting salty. Just kidding.
I mean,
just zesty.
I heard beavers don't like moles in their bowls or their holes, so I get it. And
heard that too.
Yeah, baby. Priest is looking.
I hate beavers.
Low. Yeah, well, who doesn't?
In our neighborhood right now.
I bet you own guns just to shoot critters like Beeve. Shame on you, Beeve, for being such a pernicious vermin.
I wouldn't shoot them. It's illegal out here.
Oh,
you have to trap.
I didn't know that.
I never go away. I never, ever go away. And then you're finally like, well, okay, he's my token Beeve. So it works out.
Yeah. Beeve's here to stay.
I don't want you to be my token Beeve. I want you to be my pocket log muse.
My pocket log, baby.
Fucking done.
All right. 8-bit got this one in the bag. I'm pretty confident here. What is round 4 have in store for 8-bit? That is the mortal round where no healers are allowed. So that'll be a significant deviation from the playstyle we've seen him use here in the first 3 rounds. And Emerson, if I go jump over to his screen, well done, 8-bit. Well done. All right, Emerson's still putting a team together. So good stuff.
What do you think of his commentary? Can you even tell what he's saying?
I hope not. I assume you're talking to a significant other. And if you are, thank you for watching. That is amazing support. Appreciate it. If you would just, click my reference link, because, no, I'm kidding. I lied. Please don't. That was all bullshit. I was trying to make a joke. Didn't know where to really go with it. I don't have a reference link to anything. Except for the Mythic Squad Etsy store, where you should go pick up Mythic merch all week long, approved by the DFK team. And by approved, I mean as to style, not as to licensure. That said, It's pretty bomb. I have a shirt that I think arrived during this
Please don't sue us. No financial advice has been provided throughout the streaming of this tournament.
Weird. I just glitched out that entire time. Have no idea what Starbucks said. Darn internet provider. Don't repeat it, though. And anyway, we are back. We're back. We're not quite back. I just, I don't want to be talking about disclaimers. This is the thing about video games. Man, don't make it about something it isn't. Is my kind of, that's not a critique. I'm just really delirious, and I'm going, and I'm going, and I'm going. And now I've got all this pressure because I need to be like the Tom Jones of war hunts, and I don't even know who Tom Jones is.
I'm going to burn my round 1 losing team later tonight. Fuck them.
Like together or like with other teams?
Just with random shit that probably doesn't even make sense. Just that they let me down, man.
Yeah. I understand.
I actually really like the archer, so I might not burn him, but he deserves it right now. So many misses.
It just goes to show you that no amount of practice, not even like half a day, could prepare us for this.
Yeah, it couldn't, dude. Not even a half a day.
Not even
a third of a day, really.
What is it? Eric! Oh, that's that video. I don't need to play that. Sorry for everyone on the YouTube. I was just reminding myself what a button did. How do you think do you think the people who finished our competition today feel like Shaun White did?
And I mean, I I had unlimited like service after
Hope
that. I was
so.
getting drinks and
You
I
don't
was
have that-
getting
you don't have that
snacks, and I mean I was taking photos in the back with all the students.
Wait a minute, drinks, you're 19 years old.
Yeah, I'm talking about Mountain Dew, baby. Hey.
Maddie just dropped into the chat that shocked that I don't know who Tony Romo is. Look, guys, I may have exaggerated a little, like I've heard the name, but I couldn't have told you what Beeve said about how he used to be good at football and now commentates, even though like that's probably inferable just from the fact that you're talking about a football player. Like what else are they going to do after playing? Become irrelevant? That's the only other option. So, I get it. That said,
Stycksintern just called me Beef.
One hell of a golfer, like plays with pros.
Oh wait, Starbucks. That wasn't Beeve that said that. That was you. I didn't call you Beeve. I was talking to Maddie.
I knew he would chime in and say it was him, so I just let him do that.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Tony Romo sucks. So who cares?
Hot
For real.
takes. Thank
Hey,
you, Emerson.
tomorrow's the big day. Who you guys going for?
For what?
If you have to pick one team that you're going for to win tomorrow, who you want to win?
I don't even know what sport you're talking about.
Troy.
Lions. Lions.
Oh my God, Stycksintern.
Like
You're,
Sticks,
you're doing this on purpose to hurt my feelings, and it's okay. I don't know why you're angry with me.
I'm
but
not.
we'll
actually,
talk it out another time.
It's actually just honesty.
Oh my God. Tomorrow's the NFC playoff or the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens,
All right,
and
now
also
been
the
delisted from YouTube for infringing on
and Lions and
copyrights.
49ers.
Just for even mentioning
Hey guys,
football.
did you get my
you
ED?
Yeah, I see you, Emerson. If that was you, or who was it that asked that?
That was Emerson.
I see you. Yeah, you're good. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue, chatter. Emerson, I'm liking this shapeshifter. I also really like the cooler head and party hat combo. Shapeshifter's my favorite, and Urius Vendragon looks pretty good, and he's got a pretty slick name, not gonna lie. Urius, I like. Galforn, I have to kind of like futz with and call him Galfy and diminutives and shit to make it work. Nothing's as bad as Ront, though. Shout out Mosh. Ront is the worst name for a hero in the game because my mythic knight that sucked at leveling is named Ront. And if my knight sucked at leveling, chances are good that your super unique Dread Knight, whatever, is just going to have the worst rolls on the planet just because it's a Ront. Can't optimize for Ront. Ront is unbeatable.
Ront is pretty funny.
It just sounds like a monster, though.
You know what it sounds like? You know what it sounds like is Runt. It sounds like Runt.
If it only said its name like Groot, like Ron.
Does anybody else have any?
Cool.
I'm Rads. IMRAD. I'm Rads.
Imrods?
Imrods. I'd rather say I'm Rad every time I read it. But...
I'm sure they love you.
Yeah.
I do work with
Rad.
quite a few Imods. I'm mad. But I've never thought about that until you just pointed out the little wordplay there. Thank you, Beeve, for teaching me something new. We got Emerson Shapeshifter doing God's work with that block and taking hardly any damage after Holy Beacon is applied with that buff. And look at this. Look at this on the speed bar here. He just took a turn, and now he's fourth in line for a turn. You see that? That's the power of agility right there. Just took a turn, fourth in line. There's not enough people in the game for that to make sense unless you skip people. So anyone who's saying there's no lapping going on or whatever, it's like, you're full of it. I mean, you may not be full of it. You may just be mistaken. Shapeshifters are bomb. I have no idea how they're going to balance them unless they make their abilities super weak. So I anticipate that's what they're going to do. Set expectations appropriately. Shapeshifter fans, they're still going to be broken OP. They're just going to have weak sounding abilities. 8-bit, I got your number for your hunt. Reminder for the chat, 8-bit is on round 4, which is the mortal round. Emerson here, which is the one live on stream, is here for round 3, which is the, impotent round, where you have to use a hero that doesn't have its skills in the game. Triple miss by Mama Boar. Wow. She is winded after all of the Mythic Squad tournament hunt she has been through today, and Emerson just got off the hook scot-free, but his shapeshifter turns around and makes me look like an idiot with that miss right there. What was that, guy? What was that? Oh, Layla Abigaros dropping. What is she going to drop? Basic attack because she's exhausted? That makes sense. Also an alternative is a pass turn, but as you can see, she's jumped up the speed bar there because she got her speed back after losing the exhaustion. That's a big deal, which I hear through the grapevine AMAs that that whole speed interface is going to be vastly improved during the next Hunt's experience, Hunt's V2, coined by none other than KP. I made that last part up, but Hunt's V2 is going to be great. I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited to see the enemies that come in with it and build new affixes around them with our Mythic Squad family. So healthy Mama Boar left. I don't remember the timing on that Baby Boar takedown. I think it was when she was exhausted, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. I was doing my whole spiel there. If anyone saw, shout out. But got the bow on this archer. Interesting. You know, Karaket, I think, used equipment on all of his heroes on every round. I mean, that's one big differentiator for me. I wasn't using equipment on those first round heroes.
Yeah.
It is cool to see it matter, though, right? I mean, can't complain about that. Utility, not futility. Taunt coming out onto the shapeshifter. 2 potions left, it looks like. Does he use one of them on his priest, or does he use the priest? Not really much to heal out there. Basic attack it is. 40 to 48, 37 to 47. Thinking it through. Wheels are spinning. Does it on the Baby Boar. Trying to prime him up for a death. And I think we probably have 3 or 4 more turns left on the wild charge. I would guess. Like being unable to actually read the number. That said, it's a while still till that's up and available, and obviously no taunt because none of the heroes on Emerson's team have the ability to use it. Let's jump over and check out 8-Bit on the notoriously fast Mortal round. Already has 1 Baby Boar down. Mama Boar is exhausted from just having done a wild charge. A knight and 2 archers are in the fray, and 1 small stone multi-shot. What's coming out to play? It's multi-shot onto the mid-board, taking the conservative approach. Doesn't want to risk misfarming. Instead, just going to try to hit this middle board because he's got, what, just his knight left? Yeah, not going to get it, it looks like, during the window of opportunity. And now, the question is, can a team with no sustain through the wild charge or sustain through the rampage? What does 8-Bit here decide to do? Looks like the YOLO play. Rapid shot comes out. Looks like just shy of killing that boar. Am I crazy? Yep, just shy. Single digits health left. And here comes the small stone. And the boar is dead. We can see it. Big crit coming out when you only needed single digit numbers. That's good. Rampage takes out the back archer. And the knight is it. Big hit from the knight, but retaliation from Mama Boar. That bleed is going to be close. It depends on whether it reapplied a stack. Because I think it could be up. It was up to 40 or so. So this could be very close on the night. Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I was wrong. Must be confused. 15 damage. Mighty Strike comes out. Does connect. Double. And the taunt. All right. 8-Bit should be able to secure this win absent some freak occurrences. And he does. He gets it. Let's go back to Emerson. And he's working through the impotent round. This one is tougher. Or not tougher, I should say, but it took longer for most competitors than the mortal round without a healer. So Emerson's still working through it. Congrats 8-Bit on that beat of the mortal round. That was quite close. But we got your win log. Go ahead and start preparing for round 5, which, reminder, is parched. You may only use 1 potion during that round. Only 1. Emerson stacking damage onto the Mama Boar, basically is at her leisure, waiting for a wild charge at this point. Plenty of sustain still left in the tank with 1 mana potion remaining and half a mana bar on his priest. And the Shapeshifter's taunted, which I guess is nice, lets you get some more poke onto the Mama Boar, but you always have to be careful about that Nuzzle, which I think is off cooldown. I assume that's a headbutt, but hey, maybe they already got a Nuzzle. I don't know. What do I know? Honestly, not that much. Ooh, Shapeshifter's passing turn. Intriguing. Wonder what the strategy is here. I don't know. Waiting to kill it with the archer, doing a basic attack, trying to get Mama Boar probably as close to that 50% line as you can before triggering the rampage is the thought here. But here's the thing about trying to get as close as you can to a moving object is the only way to find out you can't get any closer is to touch it. So had this wild charge not come up, I think he might have been playing a dangerous game with a Nuzzle crit coming on the back end. Doesn't matter though. Looks like he's able to secure this baby boar. Oh, wow. Single digits health left again. Has to use the Shapeshifter attack. 93% chance. Does it miss? Doesn't. Shapeshifter secures the kill. And now, wild charge is inbound, but everyone is looking healthy and ready to deal with it. Archer is waffling. Do I use the big one or the little one? Big one or the little one? What do I do? Oh, I don't have that much mana. What do I do? Oh. Kind of gets a mid-tier hit there with a miss. But 2 of the 3 arrows connecting, it looks like. Archer gets stunned. We dislike that. That ruins the rapid shot combo that I bet Emerson was trying to set up with it. Priest is trying. I don't think she has any cleanse options that could remove the stun. Like cleansing gift at level 1. Shout out Winston Jazz Hands for using that. That was really fun. You can shout out that you should go check out Winston's use of cleanse. He did it a couple really good times. I'm not even just yanking anyone's chain here. It was good. Mama Boar is exhausted. Emerson here has got 3 more turns, it looks like. Yeah, 2 more now. And probably won't finish off Mama Boar. I mean, could, but with a crit, I would think, off of this Archer hit. Seems a little unlikely, though. But still shouldn't matter. Plenty of health in the tank to deal with just another round with only 1 Mama Boar to deal with. 93. That was a very disappointing rapid shot for everyone. I heard the groan from the audience. I think it was Emerson, but yeah, rough.
That was me.
Rough.
I didn't know I had my mic on.
All good. All good. It looks like you've got the game in the bag here, though. Taunt even resisted. Shapeshifter says, "Nah, not today. No, not today." All right, gonna notch this one as a W for our good friend Emerson. Where did I put your name on this list?
I'm so glad I won that one. I messed up and I used the wrong priest and archer on my last number 2. Had a weaker priest and archer for this round.
That's danger.
Nice win, Emerson.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, congrats,
Nice
man.
work, bro.
Nice job.
Thank you,
Awesome.
guys. Thanks. I love that shapeshifter, man.
It's a good one. That was good. No, it held up well. Proved its mettle.
I hope we find out who used that Dread Knight in the last round someday, somehow.
That was
cool.
It was Winston Eric, F11.
Yeah, his in-game name is Eric with a C.
Yeah.
I don't know why they keep saying with a C, but it's spelled with a C.
Yeah.
But he actually used 2 dreads.
He did.
Out of the
Skiller's
6.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, another shard.
Yeah.
Nice job. Mythic vibes, Emerson.
Thank you. All right.
Alrighty, Brew. This is a pretty stacked team out of 8-bit here for round 5 Parch. 2 Mythics. I'm excited to see what he does. with them. Darby Dugard has an excellent name for alliteration, with the beginning 2 words beginning with a D and the last word ending with a D. That sandwich effect is quite nice. Anyway, I digress. Archer's in the front. That's probably not how it was intended to be, but doesn't look like he's too concerned about it, opting to open up with the multi-shot and set up the rapid shot combo on the next turn. Mama board does hit the Archer for about 145, but hey, we have a priest. That's, gotta earn her paycheck somehow, and you do it by sending prayers up and getting heals down. Do it, go. And let's see, does she do it here? Yes, I think so. Drops what looks like a 256, 255 heal onto the Archer. Quite good. Ooh, early wild charge. Wow, that puts him in an interesting situation here. You kind of want to get that front board down before the mid board has a chance to nuzzle it. Otherwise, you got to do 2 boards from almost full health effectively in that 1 wild charge timer, and that's very difficult to capitalize on this early opportunity window like that. Does get a big mighty strike. That's big for actually making this happen. The real question here is, does he use the rapid shot and hope that it happens, or does he use the repeating shot even though it doesn't have the combo, so it will do less damage, and with the risk, of course, that one of the arrows misses and he's left exhausted with nothing to show for it. Risk on either side. Let's see what he chooses to do. Does do the rapid shot. And of course, as fate would have it, Murphy's Law kicks in and none of the arrows hit the front boar. Nuzzle comes out and we're looking at 2 healthy baby boars as this wild charge is coming in, because the priest isn't going to do any damage. She's only got heals and a basic attack. She's priming the Archer, though, the frontliner, to have the holy bacon, just, that bacon grease, healing her up every turn. Holy bacon. The knight is somehow doing an amazing job at being a damage sponge, even though he's in the middle position, taking the only hit from wild charge. The mama boar missed both the Archer and the priest, and then the baby boars went ahead and used headbutt on him. Like, what? How did he get that set up? This is 8-bit, right? I'm losing track. 8-bit, what did you pay these boars to what did you bribe them? That was unreal, that series of events there. Very nice. Very good miss there on the wild charge. We gotta credit RNG where it comes in handy, because, a double miss, we like those the most. That's like the inverse of a double crit, but better because it's for you. Of course, not a lot of people might agree with this strategy here of leaving the Archer up front the entire time, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's been fine, especially when you do have a priest. It becomes problematic if you are running like a double frontline comp with an Archer, to just let your only front backliner sit up front there, and I don't like to do it in that situation. But when you got the priest, you have a little more flexibility, assuming your priest doesn't have like 20 wisdom at level 15. Anyway. Let's not
Starting my level 4.
Let's not talk about my failures as a hero builder. Let's talk about this game. This game is quite good. What do we see here? I think we're going to see him kill the front boar, and he gets pushed back. Oh, Knight's all the way in the back now. That's somewhat annoying, especially because there's really no easy way to get him to the front unless you take the Archer's turn to switch. And this is when you really want to be using the Archer to set up what's going to be happening during the anticipated, I guess he already, wait, did Mama Boar already go? Again? I guess I missed that. So there is no window open, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's kind of the call. Yeah, and then he was, boom, just basically moving his mid to the back, front to the mid, and he ends up in this position with his knight up front, Archer in the back, and his knight is beating on the brat. Oh, and there goes a rampage coming out because the window had closed, as I said. Did he notice that? I'm not sure. Did he intentionally eat the rampage? Maybe. Either way, this guy has shown an affinity for rampages during this tournament. Definitely fun to come rewatch these. He's gotten one in, I think, 3 of 5 now. And he's got to get one in the next one, so that makes 4 of 6. Assuming he makes it there. Got to make it through. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm estimating that it was a nuzzle that got blocked because it only hit for 43 damage, but our priest ended up dazed. Or not nuzzle, sorry, headbutt that got blocked. Knight is taunted, so he's going to be hitting the mama boar. Not going to be very much help on the middle boar. Archer is using rapid shot, setting up for that repeating shot combo, hoping to take out the middle boar all by her lonesome, most likely. Here comes the knight. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do when he's taunted to you? Ooh, Iron Will. Don't often see that. Have seen a couple people holding on to it today, but haven't seen too many people use it. Very interesting. All right, what's that do? I don't even know what that does, chat. I need to work on my homework. Anyone who's in here, if you know what that does, please let me know. And if not, all good. Priest is bringing the heals onto the knight. Knight still can't move himself around, still feeling the taunt. Does Baby Boar break the taunt? Yes, yes, she does. And Mama Boar misses the priest. I ask once again, how much did you bribe these boars to miss so many times? Because I need to know how to get that much and bribe them myself. That is very impressive. Very impressive. Let me jump back and make sure I'm not missing anything from our friend Emerson. Ooh, 123508. I gotta go grab that one. Oh, let me see, Emerson. All right. Oh, wait. No, that's 8-bit still. This shit throws me off sometimes. All right. Emerson is just about to take a wild charge. And he is, reminder everyone, on round 4. So he is doing the no healer comp. Took a big wild charge there. Pretty nasty. And looks like he's going to have to use some health potions. Probably won't get the kills. I'm jumping right back to 8-bit now. 8-bit's heroes went down in the meantime. Took another rampage when he killed the second baby boar. And that, my friends, is difficult to live through. Especially when you could only use one potion in the game. He's trying to 1v1 the mama boar with his knight, though. Dalforn, Young Valor. He has a lot of health, but not a lot of sustain, really, at all. Ooh, big hit from Mama Boar. He's basically limited to basic attacks. Basically limited. I need to expand my lexicon. Regardless, Mama Boar is chunking with 108 to 115-ish damages on each hit. Meanwhile, Knight striking back with 64. Crit for 180. Looks like this might be an unfortunate off-ramp thanks to the rampage. Unless we see a string of misses. Taunt. That's one. That's one. Is there a universe where he gets enough? Come on. 82. Wild charge. That's another. Oh my god. And the bleed kills him. And 8-bit goes down. Goes down in round 5.
Oh, Mythic 5, bro.
Mythic vibes. That was great. Great work,
right.
man. Great work.
Wow.
Yeah, good job.
Good run.
Thank you for coming and participating. You did really well, and remember, you beat out the host of the tournament. So don't feel
That was wild.
that was
Nice
wild.
work.
Yeah,
Emerson.
that was 8-bit. That was 8-bit. Oh wait, no, lost.
That I have never had the mama board do it that fast.
It was like blink of an eye kind of shit, right?
Oh my.
And we are back to Emerson, ladies and gentlemen. For those unaware, Emerson is currently, let me check, up to round 4. This is his mortal comp.
Looking good, man. Not looking good. Not looking good.
Not looking good, he says. Not looking good. He's got really low health. I didn't see how many potions he has. Big hit on the front boar. He's gonna have to take a rampage in return right now. Then he's got 2 heroes left. They're perfect targets for rampage. 629 crit. Emerson goes down.
Mythic 5s, bro.
Yeah.
In round 4
Dang.
to the mortal composition. This one took out a few people, so you are in good company with the likes of Franz and I Know Kung Fu, and many more who fell before you. So, I mean, don't beat yourself up. You made it pretty deep.
That was. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Good run.
Good runs.
Some bad luck there.
Yeah,
Bad RNG.
Happens to all of us.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thank you
Yeah,
for
good
joining.
job, bro.
Alrighty, so those are the two. Those are the two recap rounds that I had. We now only have 2 people outstanding, and I'm going to try to connect with them later this evening, or maybe tomorrow morning Pacific time. Depending, their schedule sounded kind of hectic. I think I'm going to get Huff this evening. I don't know if Ultra intends to do his or what. I don't know. I just got to coordinate with Ultra and Huff. They're the only 2 outstanding at this point in time. But otherwise, we have our 9 contestants for the tiebreaker, and we got some work to do to make sure this tiebreaker picks a winner. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to turn off the live stream now, and anyone who wants to hang out in the Mythic Squad Discord, welcome to come chill.
Go take a break, eat a snack. Thank you.
Yeah,